If you get #1 on the leaderboard, then you gotta have a shot.
Yeah, I would hope. I would hope.
It's interesting how much like FFA knowledge transferred over for him, or FAF
Yeah,
knowledge. I
FAF
mean,
knowledge. Yeah. I mean he seems very good. He seems very good. Early on, he kind of had the same Chisato experience of just like discovering bar things that exist and like mechanics, and like you can
those
watch him
games were
live.
so funny to watch.
They're very funny because you can see that the man is very good, and then but you're seeing like there's
Watch
just,
him adapt in real time.
yeah. Like that 80-minute game against Randy where he tried to spy bot a behemoth and discovered, wait a minute, no, he actually physically cannot kill this behemoth with any of the units he has.
And
Like,
then later he sent dragons at it, and they also got shut down
yeah,
by
the
the
dragons getting shot out of the sky was so like the behemoth is kind of good. Also, what the hell is the spawn from X Factor? What mechs? This is like a
It's like a
cheese,
grunt
right?
aggression opener, right?
Yeah, he's gonna hard early grunt push.
Did he misclick?
I mean, maybe it's.
I wonder, like, do you pump out a single counter to go back? You have to, right?
There's metal lure claim. There's quite a bit of metal lure claim on this map. Quite a bit. It is not a small amount. Like, there's metal everywhere. There's in the corners. You got metal here. You got metal everywhere.
Is this a first round game? Do you know?
This is the first one. Oh wait, no. This is X Factor versus modulo. This is round 1.
I really like the reclaim on maps like this because it incentivizes opening bots, even if it's later going to turn into a vehicle fest anyways.
Yeah.
And also, like, the terrain makes some bot play a little more viable compared to just usual CCR.
Because I imagine if there was no reclaim on this map, this would probably be a pretty like tank map, pretty tank focused map. Just with how flat and open it is. I mean, admittedly, yes, there's like a lot of little bot only terrain spots, but well, I don't know. I was clicking there. He's even with getting the reclaim, he's catching up in metal, but like he only has 1 mech. He's putting himself behind. It's interesting.
The Khan not walking back to take the Nexus, but assisting the lab is wild.
Well, because I'm assuming he wanted to pump while he still had E and metal. He wanted to pump as much as he could to get as many grunts out as he could, right? Like he was reaching a point where it was a build power stall rather than a metal or an energy stall. This is gonna be interesting watching the metal produce tab because I think that's gonna be a pretty big wow. Modulo, Modulo didn't actually see. He didn't see the resbot going. He's still behind. Okay. This feels actively bad. I don't know. He's reclaimed so much, and he's barely even.
The army value is slingshotting so hard back and forth.
Oh, almost. Modulo? I don't know. You know, it might be modulo. I don't modulo. I don't know. Modulo. I'm gonna go with modulo.
Modulo.
Right, Randy. How do you pronounce it? We'll go off of your pronunciation.
Modulo.
There you go. Modulo.
Modulo. I'm sorry. There's
I
not a
would
way.
also be modulo.
Like the math operator.
Oh no. Modulo. Yep, we're going with modulo.
Modulo.
Oh god. Dude, everybody needs to take into account my poor American sensibilities and give me nice, easy names to pronounce. All right.
We can twist this in 5 different European languages if you want to.
There's so many different directions to go that are just not like sad American English where I'm just suffering. How close are we? Yeah, I mean he's a little behind Modulo, but like.
I mean, the question is who has more LLTs protecting their mexes.
Well, he has a bunch of LLTs and no energy to fire said LLTs, but he has them,
No.
and the threat of them is enough. It's kind of funny that X Factor, like, he's actually getting a lot of this reclaim. Well, he's gonna get a taste of this one. Yeah, there you go, just a little bit, little taste.
Just imagine, did like a quarter of it.
Which does not put him really, like, he's still behind. I guess this is gonna be, this is gonna be a hard one to defend. That's so many grunts, and he has almost none defending this. If modulo goes, well, he's deciding against it. That's a lot of. I mean, it's vision, right? Like he can't see what's there, and
Blind.
overcommitting and feeding grunts is terrible. I'm
I
kind
was
of.
pushing against the wall though.
He's also
Just
like.
walk in, buddy. You can do so much damage. Just killing the Khan there and the Nexus
He
is.
probably can't now. Now there's
He's
too
afraid of
many
feeding,
grunts.
yeah. Oh, yes, yeah.
It's kind of like I almost feel like he's blobbing them too much. Like a lot of them were like not shooting in those little fights. They're both massively e-stalling while the wind is dead. And if there's one resource that you need to make grunts, it is definitely energy. It is very close. You know what? Actually, modulo's taken off in metal income now. X Factor's falling behind. Ooh, this is kind of a... you know what? It could have been worse.
Kind of an equal trade.
Kinda.
Tit for tat.
I was worried he was gonna AFK keep walking into that, and that would have been.
I think it even
Quite
favors X Factor because the reclaim's on his side.
Yeah, I would definitely say it favors X Factor. He can res all of it now. If you can help it, you want to do any fighting on your side of the map, on places you
Blessed, my
control.
German brother with the 110 build queue.
See, yeah, see, this is a build cube I can understand and get behind. All right, you can easily change it. It's very simple. You know, I can understand that. Modulo, even that, even this I can understand and get behind. Look, I'm not gonna make fun of the talk. All right, the man is very good. His build cues confuse me when he's very good. Needs more cons. Yeah, X Factor does seem like a little grunt heavy. Like a lot of his build power is, I mean, he's got good build power right now. He's expanding
I like the
a little slower.
sheer ballsy play of just having like naked expansions and just keeping them alive with good ground pressure. I mean, the South's got a good choke point, but the North feels rather bare bones.
He's got like a forward exploiter that's kind of it's slowing it down a little bit. Like I feel like it's interesting where you have like the naked expands in the back, but you have like distinct like points in the middle where you make exploiters as like a like those are the LLTs that'll end up covering your naked expands.
They also like anchor because if you take a grunt rate there, you are like it can make up a lot of numbers.
Yeah. Ooh, this is a little scary of a collapse. Does X Factor see this? Not really, actually. His radar control is kind of rough. He doesn't see this until it's already happening.
Ugh. No radar on the hill.
Oh, this
Good splitting though. Like the South's gonna live the LLTs if he runs. Oh no, that's a lot of them.
Yeah, kind of a weird.
The South has a
weird
radar.
angle.
He fully saw how large that army is. It's
Honestly,
like
this is kind
X Factor can split the perfect amount off, but the Vader like a modulo can.
Yeah. Well, Modulo's gonna get all. He's gonna get all the. I mean, X Factor's gonna get all the reclaim here. Oh, I don't know if he meant to pull his whole army.
Oh, now he's going it, but there's no.
There's no way this
Too
many
small of a
grunts-
window.
Well, this is
The
this
angle
is
is
the
bad.
worst. Oh, that concave is not what you want to be. Oh, wait, we got a bomber. Okay.
I really like the way that when like grunt on grunt battles,
Oh,
the way it works.
he has no vision. Oh no.
I usually have lines, but you can like engage from a line into a line is the worst thing that can happen to somebody.
Yeah, it is. It's the worst.
Compared in StarCraft, where it's usually like just blob on blob action, where it doesn't have like the line dynamics.
Oh, God, this bomber has made me incredibly sad so far. Yeah, like one scout And this one bomber would have been such value with one
Just
scout.
one in the game.
Like look at this. One bomber could have done plenty of damage there. And instead he got one mechs. That was very painful.
Goodbye, bomber. See you never.
I mean, X-Factor's there now. Which he's gonna need those fighters to deal with these shurikens. I mean, X-Factor's 1,000 metal behind. That's not. I mean, it's something, but oh, this is kind of a big surround if X-Factor micros this properly. Oh
But
man.
the unit density is better, which like almost favors modulo now.
Especially, oh yeah, a lot of his grunts are just not actually fighting the other grunts. Although he already has the resbots here, so it ends up being kind of.
If he just
Kinda okay.
trades at all, it favors him.
Modulo's got his own. He's got his own resbots. Oh, this is a pretty big run by. Does he have shurikens anymore? He doesn't have any shurikens built. Wait, no, he has no shurikens built. Which I
But
mean,
the fighters will kill them, so he can't really.
yeah.
Just to kill the enemy fight first.
So this is just a whole lot of grunts in his backline.
How is Vader? Oh, he's got a radar on the hill. Now he sees everything. A modulo, I mean.
Yeah, modulo. Oh my god, I was gonna kill me. modulo. It's gonna kill me. That's pronouncing
Everybody
it.
will have their own way of saying
We're
it.
pronouncing it in two different ways, and that's killing me. That's torture.
I'm just gonna go for the modulo.
Modulo, yeah, there you go. Oh man. Oh god, it's fine. Ooh man, if he's getting some value. Yeah, this is gonna be a very, very contentious thing. Because I was mispronouncing was it Zlo's name, right? Because when I see 3 letters and they're all
Is it
capitalized,
ZLO?
yeah, I'm thinking like, okay, that's an acronym for something, so I'm gonna say the letters. And like, I was corrected in YouTube that no, it's Zlo, and it's like, okay, I would not have thought that, but that makes sense.
You also didn't say ZOW.
ZLW?
Zao.
Zhao? Well, Zhao isn't Zhao. It's Z then two lowercase, right? It's not 3 uppercase letters.
I guess, yeah.
Right. It's specifically the uppercase thing, which is what it tricks my American brain into thinking, okay, like it's an acronym. Z little one what? No, I don't think so. No.
Slow literally means evil in Russian.
Yeah, like that's an acronym. You're gonna pronounce that LDM, right? You're not gonna pronounce that Lostdeadman. I can't even do that. Nope, can't even do it.
You're gonna get your One Piece edit.
One Piece edit.
Since you have the D in the D in the name.
Thank you, Randy.
Lostdeadman.
Thank you, Randy. Appreciate that. We got brutes on repeat. We got holy shit.
Oh, your new name is Ludum.
Ludum. Yep. Ludum.
Ludum. Let it rip.
Modulo
Ludum
is,
narrative dissonance.
he's kind of floating a lot of metal here.
That's
I feel like it's more of an energy problem, right? It's not really like the B. He's got good BP.
It's time to A solar hard. He's got BP.
Yeah, I feel like expanding BP here is actually it is the wind dying actually. Now his energy's skyrocketing. I definitely would go A solars though, or maybe go for the riskier Geo.
That E with no storage is giving me a lot of anxiety watching it ping pong up and down.
I don't think either one of them have storage. Yeah, neither one of them have storage.
Do you feel,
good
how do
income.
you feel with like upgrades in bar? If you could place buildings which would like make your units slightly better, like StarCraft.
Oh, you like StarCraft style upgrades? I don't know, man. I don't feel like it's something Bar needs, if that makes sense. 'Cause I feel like it's a different identity RTS than StarCraft. Yeah, I feel like it doesn't.
Imagine if you
need
could place a building which would drain metal and or energy, but in exchange would globally on the entire map boost only not your team, but your units, like a specific unit. So it wouldn't be an upgrade that has like you put it down and it's done.
Imagine,
But it has a constant drain for power.
imagine feeding one guy an absurd amount of income, so he just keeps placing those buildings. And you just feed him all of your metal, so that one dude that has all the upgrades is the one guy that has all the really good units.
You say that, but literally, co-op is still the strongest thing in multiplayer anyway.
It is
so.
very much so already the strongest. It is the strongest playstyle. It is better to work together.
Teamwork, OP, and team games.
Yep, shockingly. And it does. It does sound like a very different.
Oh my god, pinpoint is, but fucking runs don't miss ticks anymore.
Oh, this is kind of chasing pounders is a very unfun way to fight pounders. Going into them where their slow ass speed doesn't really matter because you just never catch them because they're perma slowing you. This is a good catch with the shurikens. I mean, we joke, but literally the amount of games that we play where people forget pinpointers exist is so high. It is not a small amount of games.
You can afford them off of one fusion. They're not expensive.
They're really not that expensive, and they are honestly pretty good. And literally nobody remembers they exist.
And even for already, like, one makes a difference already.
I think BARcast has Chisato vs Stardom on his channel, and one of the games is decided by the lack of pinpointer.
It was. I was watching that game live. That was such a... I mean, Chisato was kind of trolling a little bit, but still, that was entirely decided by pinpointers, which is such a funny thing to think about. You've never been a pinpointer ever? Nice. Yeah, that sounds right.
Godspeed, brother. I feel like sometimes radar wobble can be slightly beneficial. Because if you have like rocket pods, they
like
shoot slightly further than the range shows because the rocket falls down, right? So if it's a wobble and it can shoot into it, it might actually hit something if it otherwise wouldn't.
Yeah, I feel like that could maybe. I mean, it seems a little bit of a small edge case, but yeah, I think that could happen.
It's funny when two LTs are close to each other and one of them's trying to shoot the other because of radar wobble, and the other one's just sat there like.
Oh yeah.
First.
Yeah, pinpointer is an actual detriment. Do not use it, clearly. Oh, God. Modulo just has total air control here, and, like...
Modulo.
Modulo.
Pretty soon I'm going to start saying modulo. I'm going to go back to it. Just wait. Just wait. We'll say it many different ways.
XFactor's lucky there weren't any pounders around to pound that army.
Yeah, literally anything to hit all those shuriken units. Ugh. Somebody pointed out in that game, Randy, that instead of pinpointers, if Chisato just landed like a fighter or something, like that also would have made the difference of giving him the vision he needed.
Oh, that's clever.
Which is kind of funny, and I never think about that. But yeah. I think Chisato.
It's not a situation.
Wait, say it again, Randy.
Yeah, it's not a situation that comes up very often, so you can be forgiven for not thinking of landing a fighter, I guess.
I like those small edge cases, though. They're fun to think about sometimes.
Yeah. Well, those lashes are shutting this down now.
That's an expensive loss.
There's a lot of shurikens that just died for not a whole lot of value, but this is definitely turning into reclaim control. And
Modulo has so much more map control now.
He does, but he has no res bots, and it's a big reclaim field. Kind of on the ground here. Although he is denying all these X-Factor expansions in the north. Like, all these mexes are just untaken. And in fact, a lot of the middle mexes are untaken, actually, too. Oh shit, X-Factor is really behind. This is not small. Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of snowballing slowly.
That is a big metal deficit. You think anybody on Ragnar's team makes pinpointers? Yeah, nobody's making fucking pinpointers. None of us remember pinpointers.
Leave the pinpointers to the straights players.
Oh, do they make pinpointers?
Yeah, they're all lobsters.
Well, I don't even know. I mean, I don't know.
Like 15, they have like the 15 aphis, and then they will the 3 pinpointers.
Yeah, like at the point of the game
it's
where
very
it doesn't
important
matter.
because the basilisk has to hit anything on the hill.
Oh god. Oh, this is big league. Like, it's kind of a feed even if this all dies, but this is a big
If he gets
league.
the win, that's already value for Modulo.
Are they extra bad? Very technically, I don't think they're bad. It's just you can't really afford them early because they are kind of expensive with like the upkeep and shit, right? But like usually
The team game is worth it.
Usually by the time you need pinpointers, you can afford some sort of spam stream that'll just give you the vision you need anyway, right? Like you can spam scouts, you can spam ticks, and you're just getting the vision on what you're shooting at anyway.
Plus it's yeah, but like there's a metal stream costs money. The pinpointers are like actually cheap, probably, right?
I mean probably they are probably cheaper. They are probably cheaper, and I would assume XFactor. Yeah, that is not surprising. He's already had no northern, like all the northern mechs died. Losing the southern ones and a lot of his E is just kind of, that was too much. Yeah, it was way too much. He got hard out expanded. Tier 2 air scouts. Yeah, very good. Well, shit. Okay, I definitely shouldn't have put all the replays in at the same time.
Yeah, you didn't learn from the top
I
example.
I should have realized because it definitely does spoil it.
I mean, we know it's a third game now, so we don't know who wins it.
Well,
Wait.
I accept we kind of do know who wins it, don't we?
I think I didn't pay attention for a hot second again.
It's the third game that we'll have no idea who wins looking at it, but we know who wins this one.
Oh, never mind. I thought we already had the first one. I got lost in thoughts.
Yeah.
In this case, yeah. XFactor's gonna win again.
Look, maybe somebody didn't deduce that, alright? Come on, we don't have to say it.
Yeah, but I'll do it for the joke though anyway.
Yeah. Oh, he's...
Could edit that out in the YouTube video, but you keep talking about it now, Nook, so now he's got to edit more.
yeah.
I gotta
out.
keep cutting
Cut it.
shit out, man. Damn it.
This game's going to start like 2 minutes in.
Yeah.
No, XFactor's gonna win, I'm sorry. I'm gonna say that every 2 minutes now.
I feel like it's actually kind of common.
It's a
in
bold
the,
prediction.
Watch me, I'll put money down.
Yeah. When you get later in like the sweatier 8v8 lobby and you get like just air walls kind of AFKing, a lot of times people will put in tier 2 air scouts in their build queue. And it kind of gives you that frontline vision in the wall. It is very strong. It's pretty damn good to have. It's kind of funny he's doing another 1-mex opener and it's a tick opener.
Did never expect it twice.
I feel like,
but he opened safe with the LLT.
yeah, he's got the LLT, and I feel like your calm can kind of cover this.
And the question is, modulo opening Khan first or not?
Yes, he is. Well, I mean, if you see a tick like that, do you change your queue?
Not much attack surface though, right? I mean,
yeah. I mean, the way where his calm is kind of protects a lot of this.
I'll do my best to mispronounce it every chance I get.
Oh man, this is kind of awkward.
You can just camp the spawns and level the ticks.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you just make a blitz? Yeah, I was gonna say, why don't you just make a blitz,
Just
right?
go in one by one.
Like one blitz.
It's kind of funny.
One blitz covers this pretty easily.
He just spawn kept all of the units.
I mean, yeah, like all.
Oh, the top 2 ones could have done something. Oh, he's
XFactor
waiting
is
patiently.
just hard just walking at him though.
Oh, I like the greed. That's a funny game plan. I love it.
You forget his name, right? Look, I don't claim to ever give people's names right, alright? I don't claim to do it. And in fact, I claim to the opposite. Was he gonna go for the same weekend map? I mean, there's plenty of stuff here to protect this.
Too soon. He should turn around. He should see it, right?
I mean,
no,
he could
the
just
multi-prong.
split these. It's just ticks. It's really hard to. Jeez. I was gonna say it's really hard to fuck up the word meow, and then I realized exactly what you just said, and it hit my brain exactly what you said. And I no longer wish to reply to that
Mea Machina.
that sentence.
He yells into the night passionately.
Yeah, okay. Well, no, there's no passion. Let's not say that. haven't heard of this about. Do I need to? Yeah.
Well, Chalmers might not be here. He's here in spirit.
Yeah, you can't escape them. Oh, he's making pawns. Interesting. Is that just because they trade better into blitzes? I would assume. I say trade better. Ticks don't trade into blitzes, really, unless you heavily outnumber them. But I mean, pawns just kind of never catch them, right? Like the speed difference is pretty big. That's a
Still want some ticks against the rovers, right?
Yeah. Well,
Grunts are so much better into blitzes than pawns.
I feel like if the pawns get in range, surely they destroy. Right, they destroy blitzes better than grunts, just because of the DPS difference, right?
Machina?
Machina?
Oh, sorry.
No
you
way.
You just ruined your own name for yourself. You're now
No
Machina.
way. Fucking
Why would you
don't.
tell yourself like that?
No way he says Machina. I love that.
You just gave us a loaded gun, you know that,
I
right?
love that a lot. Damn. Machina.
Thank you, Machina.
That's great. Meow, Machina. Oh my god. Oh man, Dolphy's too good, man. He's too good. He's too funny. Whoa, what are we doing here with this walk? You see him. Oh, you don't actually see his comm there. You have no radar.
It's a very aggressive position for X-Factor.
A little bit.
That's got some intent behind it.
I mean, he's still going, right? Like,
Good engagement for the first couple blitzes. I mean,
that's
he's
so many
gunning for
pawns.
that lab.
No, not like that, modulo. No, that's so many pawns.
Oh, how's the E-storage?
Oh, that's a badge. Oh god. Okay, this is all just falling apart.
Oh no.
It
No, Machina knows how to ruin it for us. But he's up in damage though. If X-Factor just
I mean,
Janus.
there is a Janus now, and that
Watch out for the Anos.
if this is microed properly. Never mind.
The
I was
Anos coming for Anos.
gonna say if that's microed properly, he could very easily kill this comm, but I think there's some stress happening. Which, to be fair, it's very understandable that there's some stress happening. Oh man, dude, I would just stop. Like, do you even make blitzes in this situation? Surely you change your Q and go like Janus out or something.
Sure, Janus is really good here though, right?
I would think, right? Because you're fully in comm trade territory right now. Oh god, he needs to back up. No, Manila, back up. What are you
Ooh,
doing,
good
crazy
defense.
man? You're down in health. Not if you can't.
Oh,
That's a good
X-Factor,
point.
what
If
for?
you can't micro it, I mean, maybe it's not a good idea, but
Oh, X-Factor could have ended the game right there. There's a misplay, but he didn't know how low.
yeah, he
Modulo
doesn't
was.
know, right? He's being a little too firm on this Q.
It's a topic that comes up surprisingly often today.
Well, now that Randy has pointed out the Patak Q to me, now it's like locked in my mind of you got to be a little more flexible with your Qs here. Oh, bro, this is an aggressive walk. This is crazy.
He does not fear death, but he should.
What does he see? You're 400 health and you're walking like this? Yeah, okay, there you go. That man is living on the edge. That's crazy.
No fear.
X-Factor. Oh, the lab from X-Factor is just in his face.
Yeah, X-Factor knows. You want to kill a comm? This is what you make. This is what you know. This is what you got to make.
He knows the other guy's low, so he's like, what are you going to do, de-gun it?
Yeah. Wait, how much does
He can literally walk in range.
burst is 330? Okay, so no, he would need a few shots now. Well, two.
I mean, here
two
just
rockets.
to remind everybody that X-Factor is indeed going to win this game.
Does it count as one Whistler spam? I mean, I'm
I
curious.
think Modulo might still win.
There's a good chance he could bring it back. He could bring it back.
On a bit.
Why did he go one Whistler?
No.
Is it just for
Division?
vision? Like, seems like an
Pixel
interesting
damage.
choice.
I don't know. Snipe Rezzers.
Oh god, he sees the doom. The doom in front of him. Oh god. He could see it coming. He has to know.
Oh, he's
Triple
angered the
JS.
hornet nest.
Oh man.
Oh.
This one whistler
Oh.
is all he's got against him.
Yes.
Some danger.
XFactor's full HP as well now. He's healed
Yeah.
up. He can D against Dave.
He's been chilling. He is ride or die on this 3-con 16 blitz queue. Ride or die.
This is not what he needs right now.
That was a good use of the rovers to eat the shots. That was actually pretty solid. XFactor just letting his Janus swing in the breeze on fire at will.
And that's a decent trade from Modulo, but XFactor got the reclaim here. He just bought himself time, but not much safety.
Oh, bro. Oh, this is a little crazy. No, not the blitzes. Oh no. Oh, that's like
What a misplay.
That's like worst case scenario. He needed those blitzes.
Oh, he's walking in. That Whistler slid right over into safety.
He can't take any Janus shots. He went to build the solar block, but there was a wreck in the way. There was a wreck in the way. Oh, come on. Oh, that feels bad. That feels very bad.
Clean, aggressive play from XFactor.
Yeah. He didn't really expand behind it. That was a pretty all in.
It wasn't all in, but it did kill him. So
it was good.
Well played.
It was good. Once the Janus route, it was kind of hard to deal with that. With just your comms. Yeah, I really feel like blitzes trying to snipe comms just so terrible. I don't know why they're terrible. Same with incisors. They just feel so bad for sniping comms. Who wins this one? Now we don't actually know because it's best of 3. So there you go.
Very
Now
nice.
it's suspense.
I can't spoil you. My fun is ruined.
Well, XFactor's going
Well,
for not a
I
1-max opener, so it's already new.
I could look up the tournament results. Those are live because this is a replay.
We don't want to spoil that. I've looked at nothing outside of the Chisato and Stardom game, which I watched live because, I mean, really, if you want to watch Chisato live, the man's got some APM. It was fun to watch. Is this like
Can't. I must show restrained.
Gotta be strong. XFactor pot. He's done some interesting openings. 2 games in a row now. He's done some 1-max openings, which I think looks like we're gonna get a far more.
I
normal.
would like really funny switch up if now people play super defensive, and like Modular is psyched out because he's got hit by heavy aggression twice now. Would be a funny mix-up.
It looks like they're going pretty similar builds, right?
Ooh. What's up, Hellhound? How you doing?
How goes it? What is the advantage
Still
of a
hate the
1-max
game.
opener? Normally, if you're gonna do a 1-max opener, you're gonna go bots. I mean, because if you go tanks, never mind. You're gonna go bots, and you're going for really early aggression, some sort of high value aggression, which he tried to do last game, like we saw, right, with the tick harass. But you know, Modulo he covered that. He covered it well. It's just then he kind of traded a little poorly, and I think there was a unicomp issue. I think XFactor needed a break after his, like, shit, what even was it? Like a 16-game loss streak or something like that? That dude needed a breather.
But that was only 8v8, right? Not 1v1.
Yeah, that was 8v8, yeah.
Two separate games, basically.
You know, if there's still 2 mexes to fall back on. Well, the Certigata one, that one, it was a little iffier, but the Red Comet one, he's much more far forward where he spawned, so it was a much shorter distance. So you get the earlier units and you get the much shorter travel distance. So it's a much earlier.
Good old-fashioned rush.
Yeah. Much earlier harass. Well, I mean, this is
Get those
normal.
filthy greedy people who don't build LLTs.
You know, oh man. You know, the only downside of like the shift space queue is you can't clearly see sometimes. 1v1 stream.
Information
I played
overload.
in this tournament. I played in this tournament, Hells. Oh my god, is
Got
this...
eliminated weirdly quickly.
I beat a person! Alright. Oh, shit. Yeah, game 1, Certigata was a little weird. There's not really a 3-mech spawn in Certigata. Fake news? No, like, I played in it. I played against, and it was a Neja, and...
It's up on the YouTubes.
Did I enjoy it? I mean, I enjoyed it, but I still think 1v1's probably not my cup of tea. I much prefer the small team games. I think are my ideal bar, like 3v3, 4v4. I think it's my favorite bar.
I'm starting to enjoy 1v1s. The more comfortable I get in them, the better I am, because you feel less clueless and like you know more what to do. Because a 1v1 can stress you much more than an 8v8 can, and that's sometimes a lot of fun.
See, you
can actually play at full capacity. While in team games, I seldom feel like I'm playing at full capacity.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel it. I think my favorite things from 1v1s were the stress, right? The intensity of it was my favorite thing. Oh my god, is he gonna live? He did. Ugh. Was not even close. You take the small team games with the big old 8v8s? Honestly, yeah. Like, the sweaty small team games I would take over 8v8s, I think. Oh god. I don't think this kills the con with the blitzes there. Yeah, it should.
Oh, could he dive on it? No.
No. Over super sweaty 8v8s? It's so rare we get those, if I'm honest. It's so rare we get those that it's kind of like... It's like wishing for a unicorn. We just... I don't know what it's like. It's not something I get to experience very often. Oh,
even then, if it's...
Sorry, you were saying.
Wow. Even then, if it's like a really sweaty 8v8 game, like people's mental has to be good so they don't get like tilted from whatever happened yesterday or last game, because like there have been nothing was in the way of having a good game, but some people are just angry and ruined the fun for everybody.
There's a lot of tilt going around right now that is kind of also killing 8v8.
That's gonna do some damage.
Yeah, he has no LLTs. I'm kind of surprised he wouldn't even put one LLT on like the 3-mechs spot.
Like one LLT would make a difference here.
Yeah, pretty comfortably. It's three rovers and 2 blitzes, and like, ooh, that was a neat little self D. Cut the rovers.
Ooh, that was sexy. Equalize the playing field.
He's still gonna lose all the mexes.
Oh,
He got the other rover, or the blitz.
I mean, sexy self Ds, but
I think it was better. He was gonna lose 3 mexes if he didn't do that, probably. So you know what?
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't terrible. We'll take it.
Gonna save him a couple hundred medal in the long run.
A lot of salt yesterday. Thursday and Friday were soul sapping 8v8 games for me, or 8v8 days for me. Thursday and Friday were quite bad in the lobby.
It literally like made everybody play FFA for the last couple days. Everybody had to cool down.
They were I just straight up didn't show up on Saturday, and I had family shit going on Sunday.
Yeah, hell's on.
Die after one
My man, you should see a psychiatrist.
Yeah.
You casting this weekend, LDN?
I don't know. I know BARcast and Requiem are probably gonna do the main one. I don't know.
Is Baron gonna cast?
Baron's not in the chat, so I would assume no.
Alright.
The discussion about it.
There was some interest being shown after he got
Baron is
cucked
good.
so cold-heartedly by Patak.
Baron's he's a good caster. All casts are played simultaneously. I'm not 100% positive. I think that the way BARcast is making it seem like it'll be is like they'll play simultaneously, but there'll be a main cast and like some side casts. But I could be very wrong about that. And I imagine BARcast will probably be a little clearer. Does Janus still seem like they're in good position? It is kind of a weird, I think a little early for Janus on this map. Like, how do you get value from these Janus this early? What's going on with
If
Baron?
you have nothing to...
I don't think there's anything going on with Baron.
Baron's a monk now. He's a warrior.
Yeah. We were just talking about, like, not casting for the tournament. I don't think he, showed any interest or something. I don't know. I don't know, man. Okay? I don't know, Jimmy. I have no answer for you. All I know is that I'm pretty sure Janus feel like the very, very wrong unit to build in this situation that XFactor's in.
I feel like he wanted to, like, journey across the map into his calm, but now he's getting punished. Janus.
I kind of feel like he's just dying, right? Like he's down in metal. He's very down in income.
He lost the maxes top as well.
Yeah, he has his base maxes and 2 maxes. And like
he's poor.
How many Janus does he have? He has 8 Janus.
Right, I'm gonna call it. Modulo's gonna win. This is my call now.
I think so, man. Like this, he's not changing his lab queue either. He's sticking with this Janus build. But these Janus are team killing his own units. Like these aren't even good. Okay, that one. Ooh, I take it all back. Jesus.
Meaty deleted that army. Back in business, boys.
He is all in on these Janus. He's not changing his build whatsoever. Yeah, that was a good connection.
I mean, does he see what's coming north?
Oh, he's going for a walk. Vision? Yep. He's
does
going.
Not see what's going.
I feel like Modulo could fight this by just going like rover blitz on repeat. And if XFactor doesn't seem to want to do fire at will changes, so like, you know, I feel like you could fight it pretty easily. Yeah, like look at that. Like the one rover just completely devalued this Janus. Oh, he's not micro. Rip. Well, it almost completely devalued that Janus. Oh god.
One more shot. XFactor is super duper all in.
Oh, he's dead. Yeah.
He has a small shot, but those shots are Janus shots, so he can win.
Yeah. Like his only chance is to kill Calm here, and there's no way.
But he has to rush now, but he's not doing it. I think he's living. He's lived. His base is intact.
I mean, very technically it is intact. Very technically.
And that's I'm seeing a feast.
I mean, he's got not a lot of E, which I mean, as long as he doesn't need a D gun any.
You're right, Mioma China. One shot.
Oh, that was almost really bad. Okay, yep. XFactor, you need to find the hold fire button. XFactor, you need to find the hold fire button.
Jesus.
There's loads being blown all over the place.
Really, he's just letting it swing. He's letting his comp take so much.
That's a mighty mallet he's got there.
Uh-oh. Not like this, XFactor. No, bro. Oh, Janus him. Oh, come on. Oh, my God. That would have been so good.
Impeccable control.
Oh, he swapped it.
The dream is alive.
He actually did it. He fucking swapped it to return fire. Oh, my God. I wanted to see that so bad.
He can't stack though. He has to split them up.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I mean, these are all just gonna blow up. This is what I mean. Like, you get all this Janus value, and it's basically worthless. They blew their load on one unit. Like, he's just dead. He's just dead. All of his Janus died. He's done. That's all he had.
This is looking bad for a German champion. Or German fighters.
If anybody's ever wondering in 8v8 how you fight Janus, this is kind of it. I'm not like, get them to blow their load and then kill them, okay? Like this is how you fight Janus. Yeah, he just dipped. Yeah, exactly. If you could micro each Janus individually, you could do only Janus army. But if you're, it's much harder. Just remembering where the hold fire button is already important. Janus micro, and you know, as we saw, he kind of.
I mean.
Struggled.
But he was far behind because that was his game plan going into the game, though. Like, that was his gamble.
It was,
like,
yeah.
It's not like he reacted in panic. Like, he started by building Janus on repeat and then got overrun by blitzes.
That was straight up just like he wanted to go murder the calm build. That wasn't anything else, and I
feel like just the map was too large for that.
Yeah, it was too. I was kind of feeling the same. It took him way too long to get there, and by the time he did, there was way too much waiting for him. Man. Maybe if Con went to push out, it could have worked. Maybe. Like, if he had been moving quicker, maybe, but there's so much harassment happening. Man, I don't know. It really just maybe the map was too big. It was just way too big. Only need 5 shots to kill a Calm. They do. But they also need to be shooting... Oh, I see what you're saying. If he caught Modulo, like, out on the map, expanding, yeah. In base, protected, with the whole army, and frankly, actually pretty good control from Modulo to
I mean, before we saw
do that.
Modulo being very...
Modulo, I'm gonna fucking...
very risky with his Calm, very ballsy.
Yeah, he was.
Walking into the middle, unprotected on like no HP.
He was much safer that game.
I can't do it on accident wrong. Like, this is built into me now.
I'm so sorry. I just want to apologize, Modulo.
It's fine. It's very funny. Please keep doing it.
I'm so sorry. I don't know why this name is so hard for me.